Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing my first prompt with Seasons of the Witch 2024. This was created by and hosted by the beautiful Antoinette of Antoinette Tarot and Jewelry. And we are doing the first prompt of the front door. What is coming in? What's the energy coming in? Well, it just so happens that this starts tomorrow on November 1st. And the new moon is in Virgo on November 1st. So I'm also going to be adding into the community tab a true sidereal chart showing the new moon tomorrow, okay? And I'm going to be releasing this maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. So anyways, this is the new moon in Virgo oracle spread out of my Love of Spreads oracle. And I did the new moon in Virgo on here because it's in Virgo and that we're starting off this whole thing. And I wanted to use the last little bit of Virgo because Virgo is the largest constellation on the ecliptic. I know some people are going to say that it's a new moon in Libra, or some are going to say it's a new moon in Scorpio. But I follow true sidereal midpoint calculations for the boundaries. And the reason that I use midpoint is because the zodiac signs are actually considered zodiac beyond the constellations, because there's lots of constellations that are in the sky. The reason that they're considered zodiac signs is because they sit upon the ecliptic. Well, the boundary lines in midpoint calculation boundaries rather than IAU boundaries is based on also the lines or the stars where they fall on the ecliptic line. So those boundaries are taken into consideration, like the closest star here and the closest star here from one constellation to another, and using the midpoint between that based on where they are on the actual ecliptic. So that is what I'm using. I'm not saying that what somebody else uses is incorrect. They're just using a different boundary. I feel that mine is the most accurate. So, but it doesn't matter. Everyone can feel what they want. I'm using the new moon in Virgo. So, and I also want to, because Virgo is like, in my opinion, she is the witch. She is the goddess. She is the divine embodiment of the female witch, right? So I wanted to embrace that energy. And she is also in for me on the 12th house. So, and for people on the East Coast, she is universally in the 12th house of Pisces, which has to do with like psychic development. It is the house of wanting to, well, let me show you my astrology companion. This is something that I created and that I also have on my Ko-fi shop. So the 12th house, endings, psyche, psychic states, meditation, moksha. Moksha is like Vedic, and foreign lands. So it is one of the moksha houses in Vedic astrology. Challenging and healing house. The 12th house is where the secret and public side of you resides, where we retreat and regroup when you need alone time. Secret affairs and dealings take place here, as well as hospital stays. A house of endings and where we merge with the unconscious. House of confinement, secret desires, psychic states, and moksha. This is your place of fantasy, illusion, and pretend. Moksha is the desire to break free of the karmic cycle of death and rebirth, liberation. So it's like leaving the matrix, right? So these are the different kinds of houses that you can get in Vedic astrology, because when I made this actual chart, I was just getting started on learning Vedic astrology, and I was just working my way through Western astrology. So I included these. So certain houses are Dharma houses, which are the 1st, the 5th, and the 9th. Artha, or the 2nd, 6th, and 10th. Kama is 3rd, 7th, and the 11th, and Moksha is the 4th, 8th, and 12th. The desire or need to break free of the other 3 motivations of Dharma, Artha, and Kama, which tie us to the 3rd dimension or physical reality, and unlink us from the karmic cycle of death and rebirth. The desire to have liberation, enlightenment, and or nirvana. So, this is where she sits for me personally and for anyone that is on the East Coast. Now, depending on where you live, the arrangement of what house it's going to be sitting in is going to be different. So, but for me and people on the East Coast, it is in the 12th house. So, I got to keep that in mind when dealing with this type of energy. I don't have to. I want to. Okay, so I have decided, let me move this aside. I have decided to use 2 different decks. Remember, we're moving into the season of the witch, right? So that's why I wanted to use the Witch Sister Tarot and the Priestess of Light Oracle. So the 4 questions are: where do I need more focus? Why should I focus on it? What needs to be released now? And how will this help me in my life? So I think what I'm going to do is draw one for this and one of this for each one of the prompts and see how that works out. I don't know. I haven't used this one in quite a while. So we shall see. We shall see. I just think that this Witch Sister, oh, it is so gorgeous. All right. So let me get these good and shuffled really quick. All right. So I gave them a pretty good shuffle. Let's see. So new moon in Virgo. Where do I need more focus? So new moon in Virgo. Oops. Oh. Okay. My goodness. Made of trees. I think that is the Page of Pentacles, right? I think. Let me just make sure. Oh, trees. No, maybe trees are something different. Okay. Maybe this is the wands. Yep, trees are the wands. Okay. And water is the waters, is the cups. And skies are the swords, right? And stones. Okay. All right. All right. Where do I need more focus? So I think that was the, I think the Maid is the Page of Wands. So where do I need more focus? Strength, fierceness, family. All right. All right. So the next one. Why should I focus on it? Why should I focus on this? Why should I be focusing on this now? Oh. So death. Okay. Why should I be focusing on this now? Why should I be focusing on this now? Come on. Why should going to be focusing on this now. Jeez, oh Pete, I just don't want to get fired. Come on. Okay, we'll take that one. Opening the heart, deep connections, water blessings. Okay. So it's a transformational time, and my heart is opening, or somebody else's heart is opening. And so it is the right time for that. All right. We'll see more. What needs to be released right now? 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 I'll take the top one. Okay. All right. I'm starting to see a picture. Needs to be released right now. It needs to be released right now. Okay, we'll take the top one, which is Ancient Wisdom. Okay, see? This almost feels like I need to be trusting in what I'm getting and not worry about what anybody else says. Not trying to get it from any other source. That's what it feels like, to release that, or some sort of perfection, or, you know, to break family bonds, or traditions. All right, let's see. How will this help me in my life? How will this help me in my life? How will this help me in my life? Magician, okay. So to help me be able to manifest that which I desire, that which I'm supposed to. How will this help me in my life? How will this help me in my life? Help me with my manifestation skills, right? How will this help me in my life? Help me see my own power, yep. Clarity, planning, releasing illusion, yep. Okay. I do want to see what the book says for. Because, see, I feel like this one, it's telling me, where do I need more focus? So the Maid of Trees, to me, is the Page of Wands, which to me is all about, like, youthful, creative energy, just feeling that enthusiasm for what I'm doing. I need to just keep on focusing on this raw, not always understanding where it's coming from, and just letting it run its course kind of thing, right? Even if I don't understand it, even if I'm like, just allowing it to happen instead of having this big plan about what I'm doing. And then this one, fierce, strength, fierceness, family. What number is that? 2. I bring the courage of my soul to all the issues of my life. I stand in my true power now and always. Exactly. So, no matter what it is that I'm doing, be confident in my abilities. That's what I feel like that this is saying, that I need to keep on focusing on my own adventure and what I am, you know, what I am tapping into right now. Okay, so why should I focus on it? And then I got death. Which feels like the old is saying goodbye and leaving room for. So maybe even my ability to like plan everything, right? Maybe I should just say, forget that and just go with whatever I feel passionate about, which I do that too, but I am very meticulous in my planning as well. So let's see what 11 says. Opening heart. Gentle waves of love, friendship, and spirit are coming my way. I am deeply grateful for the life-giving energies of water. Let's see. The mermaid priestess of the ocean holds out a hand, calling your attention to your right, the future, and your many upcoming opportunities for connection. Here, her other hand is held over the heart center, as this card portends important relationships on many levels. The first is the potential for a deeply intimate romantic love. Your soul longs to connect, so allow yourself to release any resistance and open your heart to trust. The next is the kinship of friends and loved ones who truly resonate with your higher desires and beliefs. This family of your soul brings support and joy that help expand your consciousness in amazing directions, including the energetic realms. The rolling waters of the sea represent the profound presence of spirit and the depth of the connections that you can now make with the vast spiritual world around you. These heart-to-heart communications can be life-changing, so let yourself be open to receiving the powerful waves of inspiration and guidance coming your way. On a literal level, this card may speak of bodies of water in your experience and environment. You may soon find yourself traveling by or over water for personal or professional reasons. No, not likely. Your residence or workplace may be relocating near water. Nope. Or you may begin a relationship with someone who is similarly situated. Remember, whenever you are near water, let yourself absorb the magic of its energy and the power of its spirits. Offer prayers of thanks for the life force of water that always nurtures your earthly existence. No, I definitely think that it is about opening up my heart and the things that are coming in, letting go of the old, maybe patterns, and allowing new creation and emotions in order to lead me. So what needs to be released? And we got the King of Wands, right? He is the master of creativity, and he's got all of his emotions under control, and he is he's a master manifester too, at least on one part, because he has mastered that skill. However, if I'm supposed to be releasing it, it's telling me to go towards that youthful, enthusiastic, foolish, embarking on new things, right? And then miracle, ancient wisdom. And see, I feel like that kind of goes along with this. So it says miracles, ancient wisdom. The high priestess of ancient societies holds the spark of human consciousness between her fingers, gathering the energy of the heavens above and connecting it to the resonance of the earth below. Serenely focused, she aligns these powerful frequencies with the unseen vibrations of universal intention. She is the priestess of mysteries, representing miracles, divinity, and magical wisdom and power. Ancient societies vibrated at a frequency powerful enough to build miraculous structures, including the Great Pyramids of Egypt and the singular stone obelisks, arranged for formations designed to direct massive amounts of energy. They reveal the magical feats achievable by harnessing the power. Yeah, I think that this is telling me this transformation is not being in like a teacher state, not being in a state of having all the answers, but rather being in a state of a student and ready to learn what it is that I'm supposed to be learning right now. And to be excited about that. Be excited to be in a learning phase rather than, see, I think we're leaving the teacher, the wise, alone right now, and I should be embracing the not knowing, so that it can open me up even further. I think that's what it's saying here. And how will this help me in my life? And I got the Magician, of course. So it's going to help me understand my own power, my own raw, unplanned power, just like from my emotions and, my passion. And that is powerful within itself. And then clarity. planning, releasing illusion. That's 5. So, it says, how will this help me in my life? This Eagle Priestess heralds a time of productivity and clarity for you. This card is telling you to sharpen your focus on your own goals right now. You have the vision. Now make your plans and set them in motion. Think of how the eagle's lofty perspective allows it to see far off prey and adjust its actions, anticipating changes before they arise. Real plans, not just fantasies, are called for. So get clear about your goals and what it will take to achieve them. This newfound clarity requires you to release any present or past illusions that you've been holding on to. These may be false assumptions about situations or people in your environment. So be honest with yourself about others' intentions and about your own plans and their potential outcomes. Illusions also sometimes encompass deeper aspects of yourself. Even if you think that you no longer carry old hurts or misinformation, you may be subtly influenced by fears and limitations. That's Oliver greeting my son. This eagle calls you to look deep within and reclaim your inner strength. As you do so, your true power becomes more clearly directed and your creativity starts to take shape. The vibrant golden color surrounding the eagle signifies greater mental activity and brightness of mind. Great value is coming to your life. Don't be surprised to find the time before you opening up with new ideas, accuracy, inspiration, and even prosperity. It's time to get clear about who you are, what you want, and how you're going to get there. This card is telling you, plan, prepare, and prosper. Affirmations. I release illusion and confusion. I think clearly, focus on my plans, and let my light shine. Yeah, that's what I think that this is talking about, is any old preconceived knowledge that I thought that I had that's going to help me in the future. I need to let that go right now, and I need to open myself up to my emotions, my raw creativity, because from that comes a transformation, an opening of my heart so that I can get exactly what it is, my goals that I have been looking for with like all these creations, which I just got done recording a video showing you, what I have coming out for the following month and what I have been working on creatively. And it's a lot, right? It is a lot. But I think that this is also talking about not being so ready to think that I have all of the knowledge, even with writing my book of secrets, and to be open to the information that is coming in. Be like that of a channel. Don't put so much pressure on myself. That's what I think that this is talking about. And this is like the beginning. Sorry, the dog keeps sneezing. This is the beginning of this new next phase for me, right? And it is new moon energy. So beautiful. And in Virgo. Oh, yeah, baby. And I was born with a moon in Virgo. That is, so it's like my energy, right? That is like what feels like home to me, is in this creative, very highly detailed energy of the moon. So my intuition is so strong, and it always has been. I trust my intuition. So it has never, ever led me astray, truly. So, yeah. And I feel like that is home energy. So this is going to be hashtag SOT, what is it? SOW or SOTW 2024 and hashtag Frontdoor. Sorry, these dogs. So thank you for spending this time with me. I hope to see you do this as well and join in. And I am sending you love always.